Why does everyone want the world to end? It doesn't matter if you're a Christian hoping for the revelation or a transgender school teacher hoping for another pandemic so that they can virtually indoctrinate your children from the comfort of their cabin on their gay cruise ship. But seriously, we need to ask ourselves, why do we always root for destruction? Basically, every big blockbuster movie is centered around the world ending. And to me, that's hypnotized us into subconsciously wanting the world to end. Sadly, it did feel like my world ended when my mom passed away, and for her it did. And the entire time, the experience didn't feel real. It felt like a movie. And in a sense, all of our lives are movies. And we are the director of this documentary about ourselves. And we get to write whatever story we want. So let's think about living a long future without worrying about impending climate doom or the next natural disaster that's going to dominate the news headlines. Let's have some fun, some gratitude for the things in life that are good. Because trust me, there is someone out there doing terrible that would love to trade places with you right this minute. So let's break free from the trauma-based mind control and create a world where we can truly be happy for the little things that make life so special.
I'm so fly, I'm aligned with the planes. My grind so refined, I got no time for no games. Ask yourself, why would I make time for you lames? At all costs, cause I'm a boss. But break them off, yeah, gotta break them off.
Welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. I'm your host, Alejandro Stein, and today we're going to have a very calm episode. I know you guys in the chat, we see we're live right now. I see you guys don't believe we're live. We are live. I'm looking at the chat. But a lot of you guys are getting mad. You guys are getting mad. Oh, I'm yelling, I'm screaming, I'm a one-trick pony, I'm tired of Alex yelling. So tonight, we're going to have an episode where we talk. And we talk about the most important thing that involves all of us, and that is love. And that's what this episode is centered around. It's around couples, and the love we make is equal to the love we take. So that's why it's important to spread that good vibrational energy. And we have an incredible guest. We have Olivia Rondeau, as well as SNL cast member Victoria Jackson. But before we get on with our digital guests, I want to welcome on, this is Aaron and Ellie. They are two super fans of mine that I recently met. And I was lucky enough to speak to them and meet them, and I found out something interesting about the relationship. So for tonight's episode, we're going to dive deep into the intricacies, I can't speak that well, of what makes a relationship work. And I look at this young couple and I'm jealous. You know, I can just see the love radiating off of each other, and the sexual chemistry is strong. So please introduce yourselves and welcome to the program.
Hi, I'm Ellie. I'm Aaron's wife. And it's really nice to be here. Big fans.
Wow, they're huge fans. These are super fans. And how did we meet? You're asking yourself, who are these strangers on my couch? Well, they're not strangers. They're my friends. They actually came to my office. And they said, oh, they were there to pick up some yard signs for my campaign for school board, Highland Park Independent School District. And we were out of signs. Another person that offices in the building said, you got to meet this girl. She's beautiful. She's cool looking. You can trust her. I gave her my home address to this freak show, to this girl I'd never met. I had this guy, I gave her my address, and these two freaks came to my house, which I love them, freaks in a good way. But they said something to me. Ellie, after they met, they came to the house. We went outside and we talked. And Aaron was a little shy.
Always am.
Always a little shy. And then Aaron was talking about, he kind of got his Bud Light vibes on. He got his Bud Light vibes on.
Don't bring them out right now.
You want to hold it? Don't go full gay yet. Don't go full gay. But this is what Ellie sent me. She sent me a message and said, "It was so great to meet you. I apologize that Aaron went all Bud Light on you." And you know what? I was a little mad, Aaron.
I mean, I can't blame her. She's putting it lightly whenever it comes to you.
What?
Well, the Bud Light, it's a very fast progression.
No, wait, slow down. I'm going to let you speak. So you're telling me that she's right. And I thought you were going to say that she's lying. So now you're saying that...
Well, no, like, it's very minuscule.
I can tell you where it started.
Where did it start? So he drinks Bud Light and he starts to get...
He saw Dylan.
Dylan Mulvaney!
Dylan.
No, you're gay for Dylan Mulvaney!
Absolutely.
I'm the conservative. Show me. I'm the conservative Dylan Mulvaney. So explain to me, how did I turn you gay, or not gay because you were the beautiful wife, but how did I make you question your sexuality?
We were scrolling. I saw Dylan Mulvaney, but then I saw him reply to you, and I saw your face.
Yeah.
I had a little Bud Light that night. Got a little too much. My hair turned blue. Now my hair is gay.
So now you're gay.
Permanently gay.
And so tell me this. So then Ellie finally decides to be nice, and I'm sure she takes off her clothes. She's very beautiful. When you guys make love, you don't think of me, I hope.
No. Obviously, I'm thinking.
Do you think
of
me
her.
a little bit, though? A little bit. Let's be honest, a little bit, just to kind of, bust the nut, as we say.
Oh yeah. No. Here, I can't say too much.
Does he bust nuts to me? Are you telling me that your husband is busting nuts to primetime Alex Stein?
All the time.
Mask. We got it specially ordered, Alex.
Wait, guys, in the chat, guys, I want to get your opinion right. Is it okay that Aaron is busting nuts to me? I want 1 for it's okay. I want 2, and I'm looking at the chat right now. Type in a 1 if it's okay that Aaron busts nuts to me. Type 2 if you're on Ellie's side and you're anti-busting nuts.
Hey, Alex, while we're waiting on this, I have to bring up an important issue.
Okay.
So, remember the little incident we had yesterday where you cut me?
Just real quick, JVT, we're talking about busting nuts, and now what are we talking about? What's going on with you?
Well, you cut me yesterday, Alex.
I cut you on purpose.
How about this?
Yeah, I cut you.
Yeah.
You're lucky I just barely slit
Okay, you know what? Okay, for the viewers who didn't see it, play the video. Play the shot.
This asshole is in a bed.
Yeah, that's what happens, Jimmy. If you would act right, I wouldn't have to do that.
That's hot.
What the hell, Alex?
Jimmy, you forced me to do that, Jimmy. You forced me.
So Alex, I had to go to the emergency room, and they said it's so infected that I might have to lose my thumb. You know why? Because in the cut, they found traces of fecal matter. Alex, why did that ceramic have traces of fecal matter?
I poop on it a lot. I like to poop next to
You
it.
smashed the ceramic that you poop on and then cut me with it.
Yes, I pooped on that ceramic mask when I was doing something private, and then I cleaned it off. I didn't antibacterialize it. I apologize. And honestly, Jimmy, you don't even need your freaking hand. You can produce with one hand. George is doing all the directing. You don't even write anything. I mean, is it really that big a deal?
I mean, it's more of. You said you're doing something personal. I do something
Just
personal with my right
to me.
hand, okay?
Apologize.
I'm not a lefty.
JVT. Apologize to me for me cutting your hand, please.
Apologize.
Apologize to me, yes! Apologize to me!
All right, I'm sorry for the impending lawsuit that will pay for my new house.
Apology accepted. All right, now let's get back to the lovely couple. So we were talking about busting nuts.
Frequently.
How do you guys keep things spicy? I mean, do you guys
Put the mask on.
You guys have sex? Because what we really want to know is, are you guys doing major anal or no?
Absolutely.
We love anal.
No! So you're an anal queen?
To the canal.
Jimmy, why did you put that? She's an anal queen.
Well, was the ceramic in use that cut me?
Did you ever use any ceramic?
Few.
You gotta be careful.
Jimmy.
Oh my gosh, this is was the ceramic from the guest?
Yes, I don't know, but I don't think it was from them. But I'm looking at the chat, guys. I don't even see any ones, so I think everybody's okay with you busting nuts. Okay. But listen, this is what it takes, guys.
Justified.
Please tell them. So the first time you tried to do anal is probably awkward and weird, but tell the people that are kind of struggling at home with intimacy issues how to keep their relationship spicy.
Well, first, to adjust the strap on.
Yes.
You have to.
The strap on.
Yeah.
So you're giving Aaron anal.
Well, obviously. How did y'all think this was working?
What? I thought you were giving her anal. Wait, no wonder. So, oh my gosh, Aaron.
She's nice enough for the reach around. She's nice enough for the reach around. I'll give her that.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know. So you're anally banging your husband to keep things spicy. All right, hey, Jimmy, will you Google strap-on for, I think my girlfriend's a size 24 waist.
Oh boy.
Okay, I got
Put that on
you.
my Amazon wish list.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
But there's already one in your cart. Do you want me to just buy that one?
Yeah, buy both of them. Buy both of them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We might have multiple people. Dontarius might be in town. You know, you never know how that goes.
His is a little different size.
His is much bigger, yes. We're not talking about size right now, so tell me this. You ever thought about maybe, letting Aaron have a side piece, like any, polygamous type stuff? Or are you solo dolo? It's monogamy, mahogany, all the way?
I mean, For you, maybe.
So you would do. So you guys would give a hall pass, and we could do a little triple-double, me and him doing a little strap-on anal deal, and you're going to be sitting in the cuck chair of the Ramada Inn and watch?
Yeah, if that's...
Yeah.
The chat has
Do we
decided.
have dates set?
Yeah,
Chat's
Jimmy,
decided.
add this to my Google Calendar.
We need this dated right now.
For what date?
Put anal sex with
Okay.
Aaron while Ellie watches. And what is today, the 19th?
Today's the 19th.
Let's do Friday, the 21st. And then make a reservation at the Super 8 on Harry Hines. That one has the most prostitutes, I think.
Okay.
Because we're going to get
Sounds nice.
crazy. We're bringing in a bunch of freakazoids in the room. We're going to get...
Well, actually, I don't know about the Super 8 because, you know, they have the Denny's next door, and you want to be, like, completely...
I know, and that
full.
manager, I hate that manager, like Julio, or Javier, I forget. He has one of those names that you can't pronounce the J. He's terrible, dude. He got mad at me. Listen, I ordered freaking sunny side up. He brought me scrambled eggs, and I sliced him too. And you know what? He's an illegal immigrant. He can't do a damn thing about it. So you know what?
Well,
that sometimes it works in our favor. Yeah, go ahead.
Not only that, but like the beef with him, but like you want your insides. You don't want to eat a lot of fiber. You want to have. You don't want it backed up.
No,
if
I
you're
want a
gonna do
lot of
that kind
fiber.
thing.
We want more poop, the better. That's what
Okay.
I've always learned that. That's one
I
thing.
should have known that the ceramic was going to have fecal matter on it.
Yes. That's your Jimmy. This is all your fault, dude. You signed up for this. I didn't twist your arm. I said, "Hey, Jimmy, here's an opportunity. I'm going to put you on the map, but you're going to have to get a little fecal matter in your wound sometimes." You said that was fine, and now you're complaining. Why?
Yeah. You're right. This is what I signed up for.
I told you there's going to be poop, there's going to be semen, there's going to be blood, there's going to be hair, there's going to be dog urine, dog semen, cat urine, horse urine, horse blood.
Yeah.
I told you all of these.
Yeah. No,
Did I not?
No, you did, and that's kind of on me. I just it's just hard to explain that.
To your wife, I get it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, we're trying to have a couples therapy right now. Speaking of, maybe you and your wife should be on the couch next, and maybe I can help repair things.
Yes, that would definitely lead to divorce. But
No,
let's just
it's not. No, it's not. Listen to them. We just found out that Ellie is giving Aaron a big old black strap on. It's a black color dildo, not a black person. We are all, we're pro-black here, pro-African American. What I'm just saying is, she's giving him the stiffy. Have you thought about doing that, where maybe Carrie will give you the old, undercover brother, as we call that?
I think we try to keep it pretty.
Try to keep it pretty what?
Basic.
Tell them why that doesn't work.
I'm really glad my wife doesn't watch
You're
the show.
gonna get bored. You gotta get a little freaky.
Ellie, please elaborate to Jimmy.
Your husband's, if you don't go with this plan, if you don't go to therapy, if you don't do this,
At least give it a shot.
at least give it a shot.
well, here's
Give
the
it a
thing.
shot.
Alex,
Don't
don't
knock
knock
it
it
just
till
let
you
her put
try
the
it.
tip in, dude.
I've learned the best way to seduce her is to like do the laundry, to unload the dishes without her asking.
No, that's gay.
No,
Tell
that's
Ellie.
what gets her going.
That's gay.
Men, that's
Aaron
what
doing
you
the
do.
laundry is gayer than him busting nuts to my face.
I mean, it's so gay that she loves it. I guess that's pretty.
Yeah,
that's what
that's
gay is.
gay
and
that she has
I'm
a-
Bud Light all the way.
You're a boy. You're supposed to like smoke cigarettes and drink beer and beat your children. She's supposed to clean everything. That's how families work. At least that's how mine worked.
Alex, do you think our guest could help with the caption contest?
Oh yes, let's get to that.
Oh, boy.
Guys, we had an incredible episode last night. We got a lot of freeze frames, a lot of stills, legendary pictures of the one, the only Black Swan, Primetime 99, Swan Time, on the grind all the time. And we put out a little contest for the best caption. But Jimmy, are we going to make it interactive, and are we going to put a poll in the chat?
Yeah, we're gonna put a poll in the chat. We have
Okay.
4 captions, and we're gonna do 1, 2, 3, or 4.
And for the people, it's not live. It's not live. I'm watching right now, you SOBs. It's live. Which is the funniest caption? Okay, put yes. I see you, Moonhawk USA. I see you, freaking what is it? Enio Molinari. I see you guys in the chat talking crap. If you guys want to be in the chat, vote for your favorite caption for this picture, because look at me, I'm going insane right here. What do you guys think about that?
I'd have to say
I love it. It's beautiful.
Did it cause you to bust a nut?
It did.
last night.
No, last night he was busting nuts.
Spontaneously on the spot, I saw it. I watched you yelling, and it was just.
Spontaneous ejaculation?
I
Alex,
can't help it.
it's a problem. We need
It's a
your
serious
help.
problem.
You ever spontaneously ejaculate?
Well, when he does to you, I mean, his pleasure is my pleasure. It is what it is.
I love that. I love those vibes. All right, Now let's go to caption number 1. Now I can't read that. What does it say? Uvalde? What does that say? Ursula and the Little Mermaid live action looks pretty spot on. Actually, that's pretty good.
That's not a bad one.
That's actually pretty good.
All right, that was 1. Now let's see caption 2.
I got 99 problems, but being trans, they ain't one. Another good one. I love that, Ryan. Thank you, Ryan Davidson.
All right, and caption 3.
After one swig of Bud Light, I blacked out and woke up like this.
All right, and last one, caption 4.
I just want to
Oh,
read
man.
to your kids. Now that's my favorite. That
Yeah.
Did you put that at the end on purpose, JVT, because you knew that was the best one?
I thought it was the most liked.
Yes, that is the best one. That should already win. I mean, now that dude, you always set up these things and they're basically rigged, so we know. Sorry, I'm burping. I've been drinking so much Monster Energy, I've turned into actually the Antichrist. It's actually pretty scary. But before we get into that, JVT, do we have our first guest on?
Not yet, because we have to do an ad read, and then we're gonna have her on.
Oh, we got to pay some bills, folks. Oh, I actually like this ad because this ad is for Cozy Earth. Going to bed at a decent hour didn't always mean I got enough sleep. Often, I was either too hot, too cold, or just not comfortable. That changed with my Cozy Earth bedding, the softest, most luxurious, and responsibly sourced bedding on the planet. Cozy Earth bedding is naturally temperature regulating. I sleep great in any weather. I'll be honest, guys. I sweat. I'm a big, heavy-set male. And these sheets are incredible. I have cats. I have dogs. Oftentimes with these cheap, low-quality sheets, the corners come up. Oh, and then the whole time I'm trying to fix the corner. I'm trying to fix the corner. Then I'm getting little hooks to make the corners not come up on my sheets. And then my dog, Ginger's trying to sniff me. And then she's messing up the bed. But with Cozy Earth, I come back in my bed and my sheets are perfect, as if I was staying at a 5-star hotel. So I'm not just kidding when I say this, guys. Cozy Earth is some of the finest quality bedding made from the finest materials, including premium viscose made from highly sustainable bamboo. Whether it's their luxury sheets, available in 5 awesome colors, their loungewear, pajamas, or premium waffle bath towels, you'll love shopping at Cozy Earth. So guys, hurry up. Save up to 35% on Cozy Earth bedding now. Go to CozyEarth.com and enter my code PRIMETIME at checkout and save up to 35%. That's CozyEarth.com, promo code PRIMETIME. And please, guys, Cozy Earth, that stuff is nice. I'm telling you, you're going to be sweating zero. I'm always just, puddle of sweat. My Cozy Earth with the temperature regulation, just organically, just monitoring my body and my heat temperature. It's like having sex, and I'm a virgin. Is that pretty good, I'd read?
I liked it.
Would you buy that? Would you buy that? I was trying to be more normal.
You sold me.
I'm trying to get more advertising. Like last night, I actually cut my producer with a knife, and then I was wearing, drag. And some of the producers of these conservative, corporations, they don't really like that I am transgender.
That doesn't sound nice.
It doesn't sound nice. Cozy Earth, they're great, though. They love us. So we love Cozy Earth. So if you guys do want to support Prime Time, Alex Stein, number 99, consider going to CozyEarth.com and using that promo code. All right. Now we welcome on political commentator and host of Undoctrinated. Please welcome on the one and the only Olivia Rondeau. Olivia, welcome to Prime Time with Alex Stein. How are you doing this evening?
Hey, Alex, how are you? Thank you for having me.
Well, I'm doing a little better now that you're here, but tonight our focus is, it's kind of a romantic episode, and we're talking about couples, and we're talking about keeping things spicy. And Olivia, not only are you basically a well-known political commentator, you actually date another well-known political commentator. So tell us a little bit about that before we get into you. Is it hard dating somebody else that's kind of, in the scene, quote unquote?
I think it makes it easier because he just gets me. For context, it's Patriot J. Go follow Sir Hottest on Twitter. He's great. He works for Breitbart and is a lawyer and just really based all around. And he challenges my views because we don't agree on everything. We both are obviously right of center. I feel more conservative than I am, but it gets, a great back and forth going. And, we're not scared to share our opinions with each other or with other people. So I think it's very great.
Yeah, and dating this day and age is impossible. I mean, before you're dating a Patriot J, tell me this, were you on the dating apps? I mean, dating, like I said, guys, is a nightmare in this day and age. Tell us a little bit about what you think is the problem with dating, modern day dating.
So I'm not super experienced. I think I went on 2 Tinder dates in my life, and both of them were just kind of like, okay. But the vast majority of the messages I would receive on Tinder were just from people looking for hookups, and I guess that was my naivete when I turned 18 or 19 and first made a Tinder. I guess I thought it was supposed to be for dating and not just for hookups. So I do think it's more of a hookup app. I don't think it should necessarily be encouraged. I'm not really one to judge, though. I met my boyfriend on Twitter, so I don't know if Twitter's a dating app now. I think it's better than Tinder, though, for sure.
Yeah, it is a little bit because you can see how many followers they have. You can see if other people like them. But I mean,
Right.
I'm telling you, these dating apps, they're just crazy. So I want to show Olivia. I have these two incredible guests. I don't know if you know Ellie and Aaron if you've been watching the show, but this is Ellie and this is Aaron, and they're here. They're super fans of mine. As a matter of fact, their parents are super fans of mine as well. Their mothers. But I'm asking them how to keep their relationship spicy. And Ellie says that she uses a strap-on dildo and gives Aaron anal sex. Now,
Amazing.
And he says he loves it, and no lubrication, no Vaseline, I think is what she said. So she's dry humping with full insertion. Is that gay? Is that straight? Because it's a woman doing it. What is that?
You know, whatever floats your boat, first of all, but as long as you're okay with that being gay, because
Is it gay? But she's a girl.
I mean, this is at the end of the day, it's still a dick going into you, right? I mean,
Well, it's a fake dick.
silicone,
It's a fake
real-
dick.
Okay,
It's a fake dick.
a silicone dick, but it's not a silicone pussy. I feel like it's definitely a little bit gay, right?
I don't know. I mean, if we stuffed a silicone pussy up your ass, now that would be it. I don't know if that would fit.
That would be
That would be a
I don't
sight
know.
to see.
I bet you could download that. I bet you could download that right now.
can
As a
find
matter of
that
fact,
somewhere.
yeah, we might want to film that tonight. Hey, Olivia, OnlyFans. So tell us about your OnlyFans account and why do you have that? Isn't that disgusting?
So don't know if I didn't know I had one. So that's news to me. But if I did have one, it would probably be me reading the Constitution, fully clothed, of course, fully clothed.
We
But I
don't
know
need
that
your
the-
permission, Olivia. With deep fakes, we just put your beautiful face on a naked woman and bam.
Oh
That's what they're doing.
man,
They're doing
That's
that.
true.
that is. I have seen that. I have seen that. I will just say that AI is very scary to me for multiple reasons. That's got to be at the top of the list, though.
Okay, listen, I love that you're an athlete. Tell us a little bit about being a female wrestler and tell us about what it's like if you had to go against a biological male that transitioned to a female.
So I think I had the best of both worlds. I'm from Maryland, so it's a small state. We don't have girls sanctioned scholastic wrestling. So in high school, in public schools, I was on the boys team. I wrestled boys. My first year, I won the first match ever, then lost the rest straight, probably 9 or 10 matches. I was really not satisfied with that. So during the off season, I trained like crazy. And, you know, going up against guys, there was obviously a strength difference. So what I could do was kind of sharpen my technique. I learned a lot of judo skills. And by the next year, I was tossing a lot of these guys. I went on a win streak. But to put it into context, I'm a 3-time national champion in women's wrestling. I was on the Olympic development team, Team USA, competed internationally. But I was not ranked in even the state of Maryland against guys. So I'm a very good wrestler. I'm very proud of my achievements. But I must point out that there is a large biological strength difference. So while I was probably considered to be a slightly above average wrestler when it came to men in my county, in my school district, it's just worlds below where I was against females. So I was grateful to have the opportunity to wrestle women on Team USA and in college.
Let's be real. When you get in the bedroom with Patriot J, you know you could pin his ass. You know you could pin his ass because he doesn't. Because it's about technique. Can you pin him?
Yes, I can.
Patriot J, shots fired. Hit the shots. Bam! We're shooting shots right now. I like that. We need to get that on camera.
Gotta teach me
So,
something.
so Olivia, we've learned tonight we need to get a silicone pussy and jam it in Aaron's butthole.
Dibs.
Maybe straight, yeah.
We learned that you're an incredible wrestler, but even you couldn't beat 99% of male wrestlers except for Patriot J, which you could pin him very easily, Hulk Hogan style, just throw him through a cage basically and just humiliate him. So tell us a little bit about that. Why are there so many, like AOC's boyfriend, Riley, or her fiance? What's the deal? I always talk about my wife and her boyfriend. Why are there so many cuckolded men out in society today?
You know, I think they're a little bit socially conditioned nowadays. You know, I'm not a feminist, never consider myself a feminist. And I got stereotyped as a feminist because I was, you know, a girl in a man's sport and now in political commentary on the right wing. I'm kind of a woman in a male dominated field, but I don't really view it like that. I don't think I deserve special treatment. And now that I think there's, you know, not even third wave feminism, fourth wave feminism, it totally promotes the idea that women should just date betas, toxic masculinity is bad. And the guys that are betas are the guys that don't mind being cuckolded a little bit. And before anyone says that Patriot J is a cuckold, he may like getting pinned in bed, but I'm the only one that pins him, and he's the only one that pins me, okay? No cuckolding here.
Oh, I like that, though. I like that. No cuckolding allowed. And that's what makes a relationship strong. But Olivia, so let's, I hate to get all black-pilled, but what do you think? Like, what hope do you have for a society that's collapsing right in front of our faces?
Yeah, I'm the wrong fucking person to ask, Alex. I'm like probably the most black pill person on the face of the planet right now. But hope, I say get married, have kids. You know, I'm on that path. I'm not a parent right now. I'm 22, but hopefully to be there. I think this world needs more good people. That's really the only thing you can do is stick to your guns and build a family that also believes in what you believe, you know?
Yeah, I always say that. It's like we got to create something, something that, makes us happy. But we don't create anything. We're just all basically debt slaves, and we all have to have money to survive, but it's like selling our soul for like just to make it. That's not a good life, just making ends meet. And that's how a lot of us are. That's just how the system is. So do you guys have any questions for Olivia?
How you pin Patriot J?
Yeah, she wants to know.
You might get a kick out of this.
Yes.
Oh, man.
First, you got to distract them a little bit. Then once he's looking at, flash some boobs, and then he's like, oh my God, mesmerized, and then just pounce. So maybe that'll work for shoving a dildo up him. I don't know, but it's like distraction, then pounce is the key.
Oh, I love that. Distraction.
Pounce.
It's like a cat. Olivia, you're literally very cat-like. So tell me this, what do you think happened on September 11th to Tower 7?
So I'm assuming this is about that report that just dropped from the gray zone, where they basically just found out that the CIA had Saudi operatives flying the plane. So yeah, I think we had already knew that. That's not a surprise to me. I love the gray zone. I support their reporting and I trust it. So I 100% believe that the CIA was in on it. I mean, I think that's been kind of common knowledge for the last 20 years, but now it's pretty much confirmed.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, 9/11 is like my favorite holiday. I just love it. Me and my family, we have big barbecues and we just hang out and we just talk about the good old days. I love Tower 7, big Tower 7 fan. It's just kind of what my family, resonates toward. And so tell me this, wait, what did you, JVT?
I said I'm dressed for the occasion, the September 11th
Show
party.
Uncle Sam. Okay, yes, you're dressed like Uncle Sam.
Wow.
You're disrespecting our country, and you're making a mockery of one of the most important political figures we've ever had.
You're right. I'm
Congratulations.
sorry. I
You're
shouldn't
so
have gone
nice,
along.
so nice. Why don't you just freaking join ISIS while you're at it?
Yeah, you're right.
What about that? The
Should I
Taliban-
join ISIS?
I wish you'd join ISIS. Do me a freaking favor. Just join it.
No.
Suicide bomb. No, don't suicide bomb. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I mean, Olivia, did you hear that Alex cut me last night and it might get infected?
It is
What do you think
infected.
about that?
Yeah,
do you think about abusive hosts?
I did hear you complaining about the fecal matter that was found around the cut. So maybe call OSHA on that one. I don't know. That's
Do not call OSHA. Shut up, Olivia. What the hell? Jimmy doesn't even know what OSHA is. Shut up. Do not give him any idea. Jimmy, OSHA's just a company like Disney. They make funny movies. Don't worry about looking into it.
Oh,
They're
I
just,
thought she was saying Ocean. Is that
yeah,
not
Ocean's
it?
11 is a movie that you need to go watch. Ocean's 11 with
Okay.
George Clooney, right, Olivia? He needs to watch Ocean's
Right.
11.
Okay.
sorry.
All right.
Sorry, I said everything.
So I should rob a bank?
No, robbing banks, Jimmy. Has he been getting into fentanyl? Why is Jimmy acting so spaced out tonight? What is Jimmy on, George? Is he over there huffing glue again? Did they give you pain pills for your hand?
Yeah, they gave me.
Oh my God, you're high as a kite! JVT, you're high as a kite!
I'm celebrating 420 early. I'm 419.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, Olivia, are you gonna celebrate 420 as a libertarian? Stop showing Jimmy. I'm getting sick of him.
Oh yeah.
Oh, are you gonna get 420 libertarian? Are you gonna get Snoop Dogg, Smoky 420?
Yeah, last year we smoked a bunch of weed and went to Six Flags. I'm not really sure how to outdo that, but we'll find something to do this year.
Well, okay, to be fair, I know a lot of child predators that did the same thing last year, so let's not, yeah, seriously,
Okay.
I know a lot.
Right.
They just sit there and they smoke weed and they look at the kids. Ooh, I love Looney Tunes. Ooh, I love Looney Tunes. I mean, don't wear weed and watch the little kids play Looney Tunes. Ooh, that's my favorite thing to do. Even more, I love to go to Disney. Ooh, I love to go to Disney, and I just sit near the teacups and I just look at the kids and I smell their hair. I smell their hair like Joe Biden. I take a little bit of their hair when they're not looking, and I lick it, and I smell it, and then I stick a little in my butthole, just a little in my butthole.
That's where the fecal matter came from. Probably you'd be shoving things up your butt.
There's a lot of fecal matter here on this show. I know it's kind of the fecal matter vibes. We love those vibes. Okay, so tell us about your podcast before you go, and tell everybody where they can find you and support you.
It's called Undoctrination. It's in partnership with the Foundation of Economic Education. The co-host is Maggie Anders, Liberty Anders on Twitter. She has a bunch of great takes. We talk about culture, politics, pop culture, modern dating, anti-feminism, basically everything that you may be interested in. So it's on YouTube, Spotify, anywhere where you listen to podcasts. And also follow me on Twitter at Olivia.
Olivia, make sure to send us a video when you pin Patriot J and you put him right down on the carpet and you just choke him out till he can't breathe anymore. So I'll make sure to retweet that video. Thank you, Olivia. See ya.
Thank you.
All right, guys, so before we let you go, I just want to tell everybody this has been Ellie and Aaron. And listen, I know, let's show us all real quick. I know that it might be weird that your boyfriend is busting nuts to me. But
Right now.
he's busting right now. But do not feel jealous because I love you both. He will never have a sexual relationship with me. It'll only be fantasy. So let him fantasize. Let him fantasize about Primetime 99. He's not the only person. A lot of people fantasize about this pimp on a blimp.
How can you not?
How could you not? So just let him continue to bust nuts and continue to give him the strap on. And I think that your relationship will be a guide for other couples out there that are seeking something or a solution to the problems in their relationship. So thank you guys for coming on. We'll talk to you guys soon.
Thank you for having
Thank you for having us.
All right,
Hey,
you guys-
Alex, while they leave, I have some great news for you.
Okay. You
Just
guys
got
get
a
out of here.
$10 super chat from Matthew Adams, and it said, grab that strap on and let's go, Alex. Gimp on
Whoa,
a
we
blade."
did get a super chat. Grab that strap on and let's go, Alex. Gimp on a blimp. Okay, wow, we got one $10 super chat. I don't think I'm going to get fired. Right,
I don't
Jimmy?
think so either. I mean,
That's all I needed is $10, right?
We're still about $750 away from paying for the chimp.
Oh, yeah, but we actually,
primate.
I actually took care of that. I wrote them a bad check. So just
did?
don't answer
Okay.
any questions. It's like if they try to email us, if Sharon tries to get in contact with you,
Okay.
Do
That should
not-
buy us some time.
yes, that check was hot like, the devil's dick. But I mean, Jimmy, it's not easy. And let's see if we can get some other super chats while we get our next guest on. I mean, is anybody in there? You guys want feed pics? I'll give you feed pics. But we only got 700 people watching right now, guys. What the heck? You guys got to share this. Hit the like. How many likes do we have? Only 30 likes? There's 700 people here and only 30 of you like this thing? Gosh, I'm out here and I'm trying not to yell because everybody's complaining, oh, Alex Stein yells too much. Alex Stein's too crazy. So now I'm trying to have a serious episode. We're trying to talk about relationships. We're trying to talk about love. We're trying to talk about the issues that all human beings face and trying to come together in a way that we can all be supportive of one another. Yet I look in the chat, you guys can't even, it doesn't cost money to go hit the like button. It don't cost money to hit the subscribe button. We're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to create clips. We're trying to create content. We are trying to make a show that is different than anything else on the internet. So if you watch this show and you try to compare it to something you're already watching, I'm sorry, bud, that's not going to work. We're going to cut our own cloth and we are going to blaze our own trail. So if you guys want to help me out, the least you can do is hit the like button. The least you can do is hit that subscribe button because it does make a difference.
Just got 20 bucks.
You just got 20 bucks.
Show
Show
them
them feet.
feets. Show them
Okay,
feets.
$20. Show them feet. All right, 20 bucks. For 20 bucks, you get a foot with this is, show the feet. There you go, 20 bucks. So guys, for the people that don't think it's live, we just got to show your feet and just show your feet comment, and I showed my feet.
Chris Cuss just asked what your OnlyFans is.
My OnlyFans is?
Yeah, and what
I'd
kind
rather
of
keep
content
that
you put on
private.
that.
I'd rather keep that private. I lost a lot of money on that deal when those Asian guys made me send all those feet pics.
Yeah, that was pretty tough on you. I mean,
That's still affecting me today. Those pictures are still out, and I was doing disgusting stuff with my feet. They were making me step on glass, and they were making me lick blood off my own feet. These people were disgusting, Jimmy.
do you think that contributed to the performance issues that made you befriend Darius?
Well, I don't have performance issues. What I have is stamina. I ejaculate too fast. So that's what Darius, he can last forever. So,
Yeah.
he gets in there, he does kind of cleanup duty. And and listen, my wife is kind of like a goalie in the third period of a hockey game. It's an empty net. I mean, I go in there, he goes in there, anybody can go in there. I mean, you can just, from half court, basically make it in the net, if you know what I mean, metaphorically.
Well, you know, more scoring is more fun, better ratings.
That's not necessarily true. Actually, the more sex you have, the more likelihood you are of getting a sexually transmitted disease. And so everybody should get checked. And if you're in a big city, there should be a clinic that will check you for free. Now, are they going to take your DNA and put you in a list and probably try to clone you in the future? Yeah, probably. But is that worth it to know that you don't have a bunch of herpes on your dong? I think so.
Well, and also check for fecal matter because that could cause an infection.
Yeah, the fecal matter, trust me, pink eye, listen, you get that fecal matter right in your eyeball. I know, I get pink eye like every day almost because I'm constantly getting people blasting farts in my face. I go to that strip club where those girls, they eat all those enchiladas and then they just fart on you. You remember that club I took you to?
Yeah, I remember the girl farted right on my face, and I had to make up that I was really high because I didn't feel like to explain to my wife what really happened.
I know, and you smelled like you had all that glitter on, and you smelled like fart, but... All right, well, I don't know if we have if our next guests are ready. Where's Darius? Oh, well, we're missing one of our guests. Maybe go outside and see if he's here. I love it how one of our in-studio guests that's supposed to be on right now.
Well, we actually have Victoria's ready. You want to just do that?
Okay, let's bring on Victoria while we find Darius. Victoria, SNL cast member, the legend herself, the one, the only, Victoria Jackson. Welcome to the show, Victoria. Oh, great. I don't hear anything.
Oh, no.
You muted? Did we not test?
No.
Are you on mute?
We did test, but...
are you there?
Oh, my gosh, she looks like... Oh, there we go. I heard her.
Hello?
Victoria! Yes!
I just heard you talking about really icky stuff.
I know, I'm an icky person. No, Victoria, my parents, they were very bad. My mom was an exotic dancer, and I grew up in a strip club. My dad was a bail bondsman, and he would get people out of jail. So oftentimes I was around, pimps and prostitutes and some of the most, terrible people in the world. So I'm kind of a product of my environment. I'm trying to break free, and I really appreciate the work that you're doing, calling out all of the sexual indoctrination of children.
Thank you.
So tell me, that's been kind of a crazy turn, Victoria. You go from being on Saturday Night Live, being an actress, a comedian, and then now you're speaking out against the sexual indoctrination, the Pride events in Nashville. I saw your video recently, and I think we're going to throw to that here in a second. But what motivated you to start speaking out?
Well, a lady named Robin asked all of the Moms for Liberty to show up for the vote and say how we feel. So I did. And there was actually 70% of the speakers were against the Pride Parade. So I wasn't alone.
What do you think Lorne Michaels thought when he saw that video? He probably didn't like it.
I think a lot of people secretly don't like the LGBTQ movement jamming their stuff down our throats, but they're afraid to say it.
Well, tell me this. So I did something where a lot of people, and I know you're a proud Christian, and they get mad at me as I put on a...
No, I'm not a proud Christian. As I said in my speech, pride is a sin.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Maybe that's why pride's on my mind, because I just watched this video. But I'm just saying, you're an outspoken Christian. You're proud of your faith. Oh, sorry, you're not proud of your faith. Sorry, I've been huffing glue.
And the other misconception is that if you're in comedy, you don't have any other thoughts. You just think about comedy all the time. Comedians are very serious people, and most comedy comes from pain.
No, I agree, and I think there has to be truth in comedy. So you knew the comedy legends. I was just listening to your interview with, what is it, Beckett Cook? Is that the guy's show you're on?
I've been on his show. I mentioned him because he used to live a gay lifestyle, and then he became a Christian and follows Jesus, and now he does not want to be in a gay lifestyle. So I want this generation to know there are other choices. They don't have to, be a sheeple and follow everything that they see on TV and everything that's, hey, Alex, was your mom really a stripper?
Yeah, just a little bit. For a little bit she was.
Well, that's interesting.
Why is that so interesting?
I don't know. I don't know anyone else who's had a stripper mom.
You don't think any strippers have ever had a daughter or son?
No, I just never met one yet. Like, I just met my first polyamorous this year.
Oh, well, I am polyamorous too. My wife and her boyfriend, Darius, they do the most disgusting stuff, Victoria. Like, I'm always trying to, like, interrupt them. They're in there, and they're just making noises. It's terrible. No. But tell me this. You know, Victoria, we're going to play this little clip. Let's run the clip real quick.
And Sodom and Gomorrah proves that God hates sodomy and sexual immorality and pride. And it's still there. And archaeologists have uncovered it. You can go on YouTube and see. It's a frozen city in sulfur and fire and brimstone. Brimstone is sulfur. I just want to encourage this generation not to be brainwashed and to watch Beckett Cook on YouTube. Beckett Cook.
And Jimmy, you probably should have played a clip. You might not know this, Victoria, but I actually am known for going viral and speaking at a lot of these city council meetings, whether it's a city council meeting or school board meeting, and people don't realize how effective it is. So tell us, what was the response when that clip went viral?
A response from my friends or from the gay community?
Well, kind of both. I mean, how was the backlash and how was the people that are supportive?
Well, there was a lot of comments from Christians who were like, thank you for speaking up. And then there was a lot of articles on the gay website saying only negative things, you know. Our country is very divided in our morals and in our voting. Have you noticed that?
Oh, 100%. And you were talking on Beckett's show as well. I watched your interview, and I liked how you're talking about Norm Macdonald, how he basically kind of was, when he passed away, I think he would almost be a little more conservative. He was kind of talking out about the pandemic and stuff. And he said something to you that I liked. He went to you, you guys were in the green room of a comedy club, and I believe he said, why did we never date? Is that correct?
Oh, that's my little story. I was opening for him, and we were doing stand-up, and he goes, why didn't we ever date? And I was thinking, because you never asked me out. Mostly I was married all the time, and then I said, well, you don't go to church. And he goes, oh, is that what's the word that they use?
What is it? Red flag deal breaker?
No, deal breaker. Oh, was that the deal breaker? I thought that was kind of cute. You know, you just mentioned pink eye. I have pink eye today.
Did you get any contact with fecal matter? That's where they say it comes from.
I didn't know it came from that.
Yes.
I thought it came from my...
Do you have any pets? Do you have any animals?
Really? Yeah.
I have a bunch of cats. I get it from their fecal matter. Do you have toxoplasmosis? That's a parasite that infects us that's in their fecal matter and it actually turns us more cat-like. I actually am suffering from it terribly. What about you?
Well, my eyes keep getting, this is the 4th time I've gotten pink eye this month, and my doctor said it's because I keep using makeup that has this invisible virus in it.
Wow.
Living and.
Wow. Yeah, I don't really like
these
invisible viruses they tell us about. I know what you're talking about, but so tell me this. Now we're going to play a little clip from Saturday Night Live, but before we run this clip, because this clip's hilarious and you're great on the show, I just want you to preface this. Is Saturday Night Live funny anymore?
Well, I was just watching clips from the show this weekend. They had a girl who's non-binary talking on Update. It wasn't funny at all. She came floating down from the ceiling, and I was like, "It's nothing funny." Yeah, I do think there's some funny things. Like the week they had a sketch about making fun of that movie, The Whale.
Yeah, with Brendan Fraser. But she came down, the trans girl came down trying to copy Chris Farley, and she didn't even do any arm movement. She didn't even do what Chris would do. You know what I'm talking about when you saw that sketch of her coming down on Weekend Update?
There was no joke. I don't know what the joke was.
Well, we're about to play a real joke. Roll the tape.
And I would never let someone report the news like this.
Yeah.
So, wait a minute. So, as a tribute to my great country that allows me the freedom to express myself any way I like, I'd like to say the film was boring at times, but I like the courtroom scene and the Pledge of Allegiance scene, and I think Chris Christopherson is America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crowned thy hood with brotherhood from sea to shine.
Wow, Victoria! What the heck? That was awesome. So are you an acrobat? How were you able to do that and say your lines like that?
My dad was a gymnastics coach, and he made me do that my whole entire childhood for 18 years on balance beams and bars.
And do you think that helped you a lot with your comedy, having that skill, or at least having that, you know, like the concentration to do that? Because it's pretty fearless, and you'd say comedy is something you don't want to be very fearful of. You have to be fearless. So, you know, did they correlate?
I think my handstands were not very funny, but I was not trained. I never went to Second City or the Groundlings, and I didn't know how to write sketch comedy, and I did not have a TV when I grew up. So I was trying to get on the show because I was hired because Lorne Michaels thought my audition was funny, and I was just trying to write anything I could. So I would say that the handstand is not funny to me, but it is more interesting visually than the girl who was coming down from the ceiling doing nothing.
No, it definitely was. And tell us this, what about the drug culture surrounding Saturday Night Live? Because we know Chris Farley was one of the greatest comedians of all time, but he's sadly succumbed to drugs. You know, John Belushi, a lot of people. So when you were there, you know, you hear the stories that people were like up all night because you constantly have to be writing before the show. So like people would be smoking weed and doing cocaine. Is that true?
Well, when I was there, 86 to 92, drugs was not cool because Belushi had died from drugs, and Lorne Michaels was friends with John Belushi, and so it was kind of an unspoken thing that drugs weren't that cool. And I never saw any drugs for 6 years. I smelled pot 2 times coming from behind a closed door, and I knew one cast member was doing cocaine because she told me she was. But I never saw her it or anything.
Victoria, nobody ever put you on the casting couch or said, here, snort this or take this pill? I'm just saying, I figured you're with all the elite type people, and we talk about these elites doing terrible stuff to kids. If you're literally every host of Saturday Night Live could be, you could argue is like at that time the hottest person in pop culture. So weren't you around drugs in that kind of like wild rock and roll lifestyle?
No, the time I saw drugs was when I met my husband, the fire eater. He and his, I found out about the drug world from them. But what I found was people who are serious about being a famous actor or comedian, they are super focused on their career. They don't want things to sidetrack them. And it's amazing how serious comedy is.
No, it really is.
You
have to be dedicated and focused. Okay, last question. Because you are a Christian, and I asked this to Laura Trump, and I got suspended, but I think I can ask you. She says in the Bible, now we know you don't want 2 guys doing anal, but can a husband and wife have anal sex, and is that okay?
I don't think God likes it because of what he did to Sodom and Gomorrah. And I think that anything's allowed in the marital bed. But I think that God made that organ for excretory purposes. And I think that there's a lot of other fun things you can do that feel very good without doing that one.
To be honest, there's nothing more fun than taking a big poop. I mean, I love it. When I go number 2, sometimes I feel so much relief. Let's be honest.
Are you really on the Blaze, or is this a trick?
No, I'm on Primetime 99. I'm a pimp on a blimp. Victoria, listen, I'm X-rated and I'm cross-faded. You're dealing with a pimp on a blimp, hon. So, you know, this isn't Sunday school, sweetheart.
Alex, do a handstand.
Is Glenn Beck really allowing you to be on the Blaze?
Yes, Glenn Beck is allowing me to be on the Blaze, Victoria. Did Lorne Michaels allow you to go on that Saturday Night Live and show your panties? I love how you're trying to talk about me, yet you're on national TV with your thong out. What do you think about that, Victoria? Are you a hypocrite? Are you getting mad at me saying that, oh, I shouldn't be here, I shouldn't work for Glenn Beck? Yet you're over there showing your punani to 10 million people that are watching it live when people actually watch the show? So are you being a hypocrite, or what are you trying to say, Vicky?
I was not wearing a thong.
So you had panties on? So you're going to go on national TV with your panties out? That's cool too? Is that Christian-like?
I think think this is a trick.
Yeah, Victoria, you got tricked because you're out of touch with reality. You know, I tried to come on and have a funny deal, and you're coming here talking about Glenn Beck. Sweetheart, I'm a pimp on a blimp. I invented going to the city council and causing a disturbance. You really ripped me off, hon. You copied my material, Vicky.
I don't think you screaming at me is very funny.
Vicky, it's not supposed to be funny, Vic. Come on, I'm a pimp on a blimp. I just don't really like that you say, is this really the Blaze? Yeah, babe, this is the Blaze. What the heck? What else I got to tell you?
I'm going to have a talk with Glenn about this.
Okay, well, tell Glenn that I love him and that I love you too, Vicky. And so thank you for coming on the show. Go tattletale on someone else, Vicky. Bye. Get her off the camera. Okay. You go tell Glenn Beck about that? Who booked her? We got a freaking freakazoid. What?
I'm just horrified right now. That was so uncomfortable.
I know. She doesn't know who I am. She's coming on the show expecting this to be, I don't know what she thought this was going to be. Some, cakewalk. No, dog. You're on Prime Time with Alex Stein. Things are going to go crazy. We're going to go off the wall. Okay, so now we have to bring on our next two guests. We have Katrina. Come on, Katrina. You come on first. Katrina, please take a seat. So, guys, this is Katrina. She is dating Darius, an employee here. And since this is a couples therapy focused show, we want to ask about your relationship.
Right.
So you're dating a guy here, and I know he spends a lot of time working here. Before we bring Darius on, how has your relationship seemed?
I think we're perfect, actually. He does spend a lot of time at work, but it doesn't bother me. I just feel like he's invested into his career. He tells me that he loves you guys. He said he loves working with you.
He does.
I think that is just beautiful. I tell him, yeah, babe, go for whatever you want to go for. Just do what you have to do to win. Just be your best, do your best thing, just break a leg out there.
Yeah.
And so he loves work. He always has a crazy, exciting story about the jokes you guys tell and how crazy you guys are. So I'd be really excited to hear about his stories when he comes home, and a lot of times he's really aroused. He just acts like he's really ready to see me. Yeah, and he's like, yeah, he's ready to take my clothes off and stuff. And he's like,
Shut up!
Yeah,
Okay,
and he's like, I've had a great time at work today. And I'm like, man, what did I do? And he's already halfway there. And I'm like, yeah,
Wow.
It's been interesting.
And then before we bring on Darius, I remember he said, because we had to get you here, and he said that you're gonna, you're excited to come on to talk about your Instagram or your Twitter or TikTok. So feel free to plug that. So guys, make sure to go and support Katrina. But before we do that, now I want to bring on Darius. Now, Darius, come on down and take a seat. Look at them.
Look at him with his little
Look
pimple
at him.
eye.
Look at he's coming in all swagged out. Darius. I'm the pimp on a blimp, not you, Darius. Okay, so, we brought you here. Clip on that mic. Come on, you know how to work that thing. Just clip that on your old lapel. So, Darius, you have a beautiful girlfriend. You guys have been dating for a few years now. You guys have been together for a long time.
Thank you.
And last night, during the episode, there was something I noticed different about you, Darius. You just had kind of a different, pep in your step, as they would say, as the cliche goes. And we kind of did a little investigation, and I want to bring on somebody here to kind of show you guys the results of our investigation. Now, this is Brandon. He's another employee that works here.
Investigation, babe. You got in
Brandon,
trouble?
just sit right here. No, nobody's in trouble.
He didn't steal anything, did he?
Oh, we got a $100 super chat before we go. This PV, thank you for the $100 super chat. You rule. We are live. $100 super chat. Suck it. Okay, so this is Brandon. He is an employee here. Now, this is Katrina and Darius.
Oh, I know who Darius is.
Of course. Just for the audience. And tell us what you found.
It was concerning, Alex. It was very concerning. After last night's show, Darius had a little different energy, as you mentioned earlier. So,
and she mentioned as well that his energy.
Yeah, you're happy.
Now, I am also a PI for the company, so I did some investigative research, and the results were troubling. They're very troubling. George has the undercover video. You want to play the video?
Yeah. Let's go down. No. Let's just play the video, and then let's watch the video.
Yeah. The video.
Hey, what's up, Darius? It's Brandon, man. We were reviewing some of the footage from last night, and did you have an erection after wrestling with Alex?
I did. I did.
Look, man, I'm pretty understanding, but don't you have a girlfriend?
So yeah. Girlfriend.
Does she know she's your girlfriend? Are you sure?
I can't even hear it, but I'm just reading the subtitles.
Yeah, I'm positive.
And I'm trying not to think.
Wait, just let's play the clip. Hold on.
Is there words? Can I hear it?
Being hard, yes.
Yes, I just seen erection, and I'm like, and does that mean he got hard while you guys were filming?
It happened, but it did.
Does it have words?
Darius, take out your earpiece and let it. Can you hear it, Darius?
No, it definitely wasn't a choice, you know.
I mean, I saw you guys.
Yeah, because I couldn't hear. I could only read the subtitles.
Okay,
Wait.
Listen to it.
Barry, what is going on?
I mean, do you want to do butt
Nobody ever finds out.
Do you want to do butt stuff with him?
I do.
Wow.
Like what kind of butt stuff?
What kind of butt stuff, babe?
So you want to lick it?
I just want to bang it.
Wow.
You just want to cream pie him?
Yeah, cream pie him.
I think that's your girlfriend, man. What are we gonna do about it?
Whoa. Why couldn't I hear that on mine?
Yeah.
Make sure she never finds out.
I'm confused. Is that what you said?
All right, man. That's your secret.
Was he talking to you?
I'll take that with me to the grave.
No, he wasn't.
You were you did the investigation, right?
I did a look into it. I called my people. I have his browser history. It's horrific. It's horrific.
Darius, what do you have to say? Are you a homosexual man? Are you going to apologize?
So is this why you've been so happy at work? You've come home ready to just rock me off? You've been getting erections? This your boss? You his boss?
Yeah, I'm his boss.
God damn it.
I don't like it too that he's gay for you. Darius, why are you doing this to her? This beautiful girl, Darius. Why would you do this to her?
So did I get caught?
But I had 4 blunts and 4 gummies. I couldn't help it.
You had 4 blunts and 4 gummies, so
That's untrue. It was actually 6. Six of each.
We're supposed to be vegan. We don't even do drugs at home. So now you come to work and you're like, wow, you're getting erections off of this?
Yeah, you're getting high and drunk. Are you straight or gay, Darius? Look him in the eye. Tell her right now, are you a straight man or are you a gay man?
I'm a tri-man.
A tri-man? What does that mean?
I'm sorry. What is a tri-man?
Willing to try anything once.
Willing to try. From your boss?
Yeah. I mean.
Listen, you talk to him. You tell him what. I mean, you tell him what the deal is because listen, that's not my relationship. I don't think the relationship is very good. If you're getting erections about me, while you have this beautiful chocolate piece at home,
you have
should
all of this. You know what, sir?
Yes.
I'm not trying to even go hood right now.
Why not?
Because it's blowing my bonkers. Like I tried to not think that he was really going there because he used to ask me a lot of times if I wanted to go anal, and I was like, and he would ask me, and he asked about the dildos, but I didn't think you don't look like you would want to take a dick up your ass. But meanwhile, you take your boss's dick. That's crazy. You're getting erected off your boss.
It was just once.
I have an asshole.
It was just once.
Wow. Wow.
She does have an asshole.
Like,
she does have an asshole. Darius, are you going to apologize or do you still want to be with me?
You know what? Fuck your apology.
What about his apology?
You're really making my nerves bad.
What about his apology?
And I'm not even trying to look like this on national television. Like, at this point, it's crazy.
He just embarrassed you like that. I mean, look at this, Katrina. He got you live in front of thousands of people who are seeing this.
So was I brought here to, like, see my reaction or something?
Yes, because we want to know. Because are you going to stay with him?
You told me this was a good job opportunity.
It is a
you
good
said
job
this could take my career off just to think that you've been getting erected off of your boss?
I had no idea it would come with these type perks, but, you know. Everybody does it, or at least almost.
Everybody.
Yes, everybody's doing this.
You know.
Everybody.
You're scumbags. You're gay for me, Darius. I want you to apologize. Get on your knees right now, Darius, and apologize. Apologize to her. Apologize to her right now.
I might
apologize, Darius.
I'm going to swing on him.
No, swing on him. Swing on him.
No.
Oh! Pour the water on him. Pour the water on him. Darius, get down on your knees. Get down on your knees. Apologize. Apologize, Darius. I'm being what the hell? He's gay for me. No, quit being all ratchet on me. I'm trying to do the show. What? Yeah, your man wants to have gay sex with me. He's a gay guy. He's the one that wants it up his ass. No, seriously. Kiss her ass. Kiss the ass. Kiss it. Get in there. Get in there.
I don't even want anything to do with you, this job. Fuck it.
All right.
Fuck the job. Fuck you guys. This is way too much. It's beyond me. It's beyond me. You're wet. I can get you wet like that, but you'd rather get erected off your boss.
Yeah. Because you're gay.
Wow. I get you wetter than this. And you get erected off your boss. I think you're provoking him.
No, I'm not. I'm not provoking him. I'm not That is his hot
That
spot.
turns him
That is his
on.
hot spot. That
Why
is his
are you
hot spot
breathing
there.
right next to him?
Okay, listen.
Ooh.
Listen. Guys.
Wow.
This has been the show. This is the Primetime with Alex Stein show, but we have to end the show the same way every time.
Well,
with a
we got to
freestyle.
do the caption contest winner.
Who won the caption contest?
It was Caption. Well, let's. We had a big
They're
reveal.
fighting! They're fighting! Shut it! No, guys, break it up! Break it up! Break it up! Break it up! Get off him! Get off him! Get off! Get off him! Okay.
Beat him up!
All right, get off. Okay. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Good. That went better than it usually does.
Yeah, it did. That went really well. Yeah. I want to thank Brandon for his private investigation work.
I need another drink.
They're probably coming out soon.
I need.
All right, guys. I'm Primetime 99. I'm a pimp on a blimp. I don't even want to freestyle. I just want to tell you, thank you for that $100 super chat. Thank you for watching. I'm so sorry.
Caption 4 is the winner. Congratulations,
Caption 4 is the
St.
winner.
Adam.
We're drinking Bud Light.
I might even become. Oh, dude. Hey, buddy. I need one of these, man.
Just drink it, baby. We're sorry. Bye. Thank you.